In this tutorial, I want to show you how you can leverage Copilot to do some of your analysis for you in Microsoft Excel. So here I have some fruit data that I downloaded and I haven't looked at before. To use Copilot to kind of summarize and analyze this data, I can go to the Home tab and then to the right, click on Copilot. Where from here, I'm going to click on App Skills, as this is the feature that will actually manipulate the workbook that I'm working in. Click on App Skills, and here you can pretty much prompt Copilot to do anything that comes to mind, whether that be apply conditional formatting, make pivot tables, make summary tables, or even do deeper analysis. As you can see here, a few suggestions right here. Suggested formulas column, summarize using pivot table or charts, give unique insight, highlight cells with, how do I sum values based on, so on and so forth. But let's just click on summarize using pivot table or charts. No, it takes a second for its load, and it's going to go ahead and take a minute to understand and analyze the data. What I'm working with is a fairly small data set. So if you're dealing with like a large data set, it's obviously will take more time. As you can see, A1 to age 63, so there really isn't much information on this sheet. But as you can see, just based on this, it made a sample pivot table in the summary right here. So I can click on add to new sheet, and the pivot table is right here. And note, you can say, for example, highlight the fruits that are above average price, for example. The fruit prices that are above average based on above average, and I'm going to go ahead and copy the column name. Note, the more specific you are with your prompts, the better it is, as AI and Copilot doesn't really know what you're thinking fully. Thought I copied that. Okay. Red. And it's going to take a second to think. Now, note, this isn't perfect by any means. You can say it can apply a conditional formatting rule, and here is something that you can do to go ahead and highlight this. But I can, for example, show it for above average, and kind of really mess around with this to really have it do the analysis that it wants to do. As you can see in the previous response, it's not perfect by any means, and it's not going to necessarily do what you want it to do, so take whatever it's spitting out a grain of salt, but it will hopefully help you save a lot of time in your work. And we'll use things like Python, for example, that you might not necessarily be using as much in your day-to-day life. You can even have deeper analysis with your data, which Excel can then use to kind of get your analysis on another level. So I'm going to click on this just to kind of show you a little bit of what it does. Note, this is something that you're going to really have to mess around with and work with. If you're doing this outside of the tutorial, but if you have a large data set, this is something that really can help you save a bunch of time, and is really a neat feature. As you can see, it's leveraging Python to kind of make a summary on the data. Takes a bit longer to load, but you can then from here ask different follow-up questions and really get insights on your data that you might take hours to ultimately get to. As you can see, just based on this, it even threw in a box plot of average price or cup equivalent by fruit form in Python. So now I have a box plot of average price. And this isn't something I specifically asked for. I just clicked on do deeper analysis to see what it would spit out. But it is something that you can then use to then try to get even more rich analysis without having to do much work in your data. It is important to know at a deep level what's happening when people start asking questions. So we found this to be helpful. If you did, like, subscribe, comment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.